Huh. This is अब तो 12 this हो गए, but this is 20th of August 2026. This is what I call my rebirth. I was technically born on 23rd of June 2002, but this is my rebirth. A year ago, I started making videos out of spite. I was in the worst position of my life, and I didn't know what to do with my life. Just wanted to put myself out there, and here we are. I'll tell you a story. Never told this before. My parents were moving away to Bombay on 14th of August 2025. My girlfriend at the time had left me on 7th of July 2025. 7th to 14th, that 1 month, 7 days was the worst time of my life. I turned down a cushy offer. I was now going to join a very nice law firm, and I was looking to get into litigation because that is where I'd learn more. My parents were moving away. I was going to shift into a PG at the time, and nothing was just working out. And I recorded this video. I hope I get the courage to post it one day. I record this video talking to myself saying, Nirvay, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? You made those big promises, you want to do so much, but you're not taking action. And the thing that was stopping me from taking action was the fear of being judged. Everybody who wants to start content goes through that phase where they think it's cool, but eventually they think it's cringe because everybody's going to laugh at them. Everybody's going to tell them that you're cringe, dude. And it is cringe. People are going to laugh at you. I'm not going to tell you a story कि सब कुछ अच्छा होता है. सब कुछ अच्छा नहीं होता है. But eventually you're cool. The people who laugh at you are the people who use you as a reference point eventually and tell the world, that, oh, you know that guy? He used to study with me. He used to work in this office. Shit like that happens. But yeah, I recorded that video saying something to myself, and I registered a username. I tried Dord Nirbhay, which was not available. I tried Run with Nirbhay, which was not cool. I tried Bhag Nirbhay, which was available. Registered it. Posted my first video on 20th of August 2025. For the 2 days, I registered on the 18th. For 2 days, I did not do anything. Contemplating, procrastinating. And then one day I was like, fuck it, dude. My life is already at rock bottom. What's the worst that can happen? I mean, I know what's the best that could have happened. I just posted a video. It hit 2,000-3,000 views. Got some likes. I was okay. The next day, 21st of August 2025 is when my life changed. I posted my second video. Same old, running, after work, sweaty, hot. And I wake up the next day with the video having 30,000 views. A lot of comments. I kid you not, I was in Cloud9. I had 100 DMs from women saying I was cute. What's not to like about that? But yeah, I was like, dude, this might just work out. I checked my email the next day. Decathlon has reached out. Mind you, I have 300-400 followers at this time. I don't know anything about content. These guys have reached out and they said, we want to sponsor you. I felt stupid. I was like, dude, sorry for the language, but I was like, dude, bakchodi karne ke paise milenge. And I never stopped ever since. The next Sunday, I remember, I sat down, strategized things I needed to do, and I just post 3 videos a day, every day, no matter what. I was editing during lunchtime. I was coming back at 11. I had 0 excuses. Some could say I got lucky. Some could say I got results early. Is why I kept on with it. But you don't see the 4 years that I spent before I started. The times I looked at content, the times I studied content, the times I dissected content. Me being a nerd, that's what I did. Second video blew up. Content started working out, and I thought for the longest time that I'd post speaking style content, my psychology content, only on my stories. One day I posted, and I still don't know who sent me that DM. If you're watching this, please text me on Instagram. Someone said, hey, this deserves to be a reel. I was like, why the fuck not? Posted it as a reel. Got to 100k views. I was like, wow, this is slowly working out. And slowly and steadily, I realized that I had a knack for it. Never missed a day. There were days when I was not sleeping, but I was still doing it. Not that I recommend it, but that's what it took. Everybody thinks my journey was easy. I mean, sure, I showed the easy parts, but there were days when I wanted to quit. There were days when I did not know what to do. There were days when the world doubted me and I doubted myself. There were days when nothing was working out and I showed up regardless. And that's what I've learned about life in the last 1 year. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, and all of a sudden it's good. You just have to show up every day for it to turn up good. For it to just turn around, for it to be what you want it to be. It literally takes like 100 bad days for one good day to come. You have to show up on those 100 bad days for you to have that one good day. And sure, you could be in a cushy job, you could be living your best life, but nothing's going to teach you as much as putting yourself out there. At 23, I spoke at a TEDx. I got crowned as the health ambassador of India by this company. I take money to speak at sessions. I just turned 24 3 months ago, and my life is completely different than it was a year ago. In a good way and in a bad way. I am stressed, under pressure at all times, doing 1,000 things, but I'm so privileged that I can do that. I'm thankful to my parents. I'm thankful to a lot of other people. But more than that, I'm thankful to myself. Even on days when my parents didn't believe in me, I showed up. I left my job at 20,000 followers, not because I thought I was going to make it, but because I knew I would. Because there is no other way. When you give your 100% and you show up every day, the world has to be at your fucking feet. That's just how it is. And no, it's not going to be easy. No, it's not going to be simple. The world is going to laugh at you. They're going to tell you how terrible you're doing, how you're not going to make it, how cringy you are. But then you get to laugh at them. And truth be told, I'm not doing it out of righteousness or being kind to the world. I am kind to people, yes. But deep down, I'm just doing it to say fuck you to the world. To everyone who didn't believe in me, to everyone who laughed at me, to everyone. To everyone. And they say, oh, don't climb the mountain to show to the world, climb the mountain to see the world. No, I don't want to see the world. I want to climb the mountain to show to the fucking world what I'm capable of. And then give it all away and vanish. But yeah, my point being, no matter what you're going through, it always gets better. It has to get better. But for it to get better, you have to show up every day. On days when you don't want to, on days when nothing makes sense, you have to show up. And just know one thing, trust your gut. Instinct over everything. And if you go all in on something, it is bound to work. Just know one thing. When you take a bet on yourself, you can't blame the world. You can't tell others why it did not work out. It has to work out because everybody has reasons as to why it can't. And the world has more reasons than you do. I bet you on that. They're going to tell you 1,000 ways why it won't work out. You just have to find that one as to why you want it to. And yaar, ek kahani hai. It's all a game of how to do it. If you lose, everyone in the world is going to come and tell you how to do it. If you win, you get to tell them how to do it. Choose your how to do it. And as I always say, you play with the cards you're dealt, you make the best out of what you have, because remember, this life was handed over to you for you to control it, not the other way around. Always remember that. To 1 year of being a content creator, I don't know how many to come. So much more to do. Woohoo!